Sasha Blouse, or more commonly known as a potato girl. Sasha was originally from a southern village within Wall Rose. She chooses to speak very formally to disguise her Kyushu accent. Sasha was in the top 10 graduating scouts, coming in at number 9. At that time, the potato girl was 5 feet 6 inches or 168 centimeters, and she weighed 121 pounds or 55 kilograms. Since that time, Sasha has actually been promoted to becoming a member of the Levi squad. Sasha actually is pretty similar to Armin when it comes to killing titans. She's never directly killed one. Instead, her first kill was another soldier. It was an arrow too. So far in the story, Sasha hasn't gotten any titan abilities yet, but a lot of people do want her to become the ultimate potato titan. You were able to meet Sasha all the way back in the first draft of the Attack on Titan. In this version, you'll quickly notice a difference. Sasha got the most drastic change from the original top 10 scouts. Isayama ended up going with the ponytail for her final design. But what's more interesting is what happened behind the scenes before all of this. Isayama has mentioned how Sasha was one of the last characters created. Originally, she never existed. Instead, it was more like Ymir and Sasha were the same character. Isayama later decided that he didn't want Ymir to remain in the top 10 scouts. An empty slot was left, so Sasha's character was created to fill the spot. The infamous potato girl Sasha is voiced by Yu Kobayashi. Here's a bit of her work that you might know. The ninja Yame from Gintama, the 69 dude from Bleach, Satoshi from the When They Cry series, Matabe from Samurai Girls, Yu from Is This a Zombie of the Dead, Kuroko from Monster Musume, Setsuna from Negima, Sigui from the Queen's Blade series, that lovable redhead Konatsu from Showa Genroku, Ryo from Sound of the Sky. Here's a big one, Ruka from Steins Gate, pretty nice, and Kathy from that new Yu-Gi-Oh series. As for non-anime roles, she's voiced Lucina from the Fire Emblem series. This includes her from Super Smash Bros. Wii U. You got teased at Mikasa and Annie going at it in Attack on Titan Season 2. What you didn't get to see was what was going on behind the scenes. Attack on Titan Wings of Counterattack expands on details about this. It includes something involving your favorite potato girl Sasha. Mikasa and Annie's fight was actually rescheduled for the next day. Mikasa decided to fight at an empty stomach, so Sasha, being who she is, ended up eating Mikasa's breakfast. Later that day, halfway through the match, Sasha collapsed after her stomach started hurting. She was quickly taken to the doctor. Apparently, someone had tainted Mikasa's meal so she would lose the match. The potato girl unknowingly saved her. It's pretty awesome, and this wouldn't be the last time that she saved Mikasa's booty. The thing that Sasha is so famous for is her appetite. Food has been Sasha's main motivating factor in her life. She's jokingly said in the past that she wants to marry someone who could feed her well. She also wants to create a world where everyone can eat all they want. Good thing she's not a titan. And actually, the only time that Sasha hasn't been hungry was after she killed someone in the Uprising arc. Perhaps food was one of her motivating factors for becoming a soldier. She mentioned how she thought she could eat all she wanted once she became a soldier. Well, that's not entirely wrong, if only she was in the military police. How much do you love Sasha? Since you're watching this, I bet that you just love this potato girl. Sasha's huge popularity worldwide was super unexpected. In the first popularity poll, Sasha managed to come in 4th place overall, which is pretty damn good. It was just under Mikasa, by the way. Isayama has mentioned how he's been surprised at the amount of love for her. Her popularity might be the reason that her role got expanded in Attack on Titan Season 2. More on this later. Sasha also got blessed with more screen time in Attack on Titan Junior High series, both in the manga and anime versions. I can't wait to see what extra little bit they add for her in Attack on Titan Season 3. Oh, and Season 4 too. Delving more into Sasha's creation, Isayama recently revealed that Sasha's name came from the actor-comedian Sacha Baron Cohen. He mentioned how he always thought of Sasha as a comedian character. So Sasha started with the basis of being funny. Isayama later added her appetite too. Another origin for Sasha's name is actually from the lotte chocolate called Sasha. Since this chocolate shares the same name as her, he came up with the idea that Sasha's special trait would be a food lover. It's really no surprise that Sasha has often been used to promote Attack on Titan food tie-ins. Lastly, Isayama has talked about a certain food theory related to her origins. The theory goes something like this: whenever good people eat food, they look like they're fully enjoying their meal. In other words, being the person that she is, Sasha fully embodies this. The Sasha you know has always had that appetite, but she did change a little going from the manga to anime series. In the Attack on Titan anime, Sasha has been made to look more clumsy. A good example of this happened during the female Titan arc. There was this extra scene added where she dropped that signal flare. The anime version also interestingly cut down one of Sasha's scenes. You saw how Historia and Ymir rescued her from starving. After the scene of Mikasa teasing Sasha with that extra piece of bread, Ymir comes to get her. Ymir makes sure to remind Sasha about the debt she owes him. Perhaps the most drastic changes for Sasha happened in Attack on Titan Season 2. At least part of this is very likely due to her insane popularity. Sasha was given the additional role of being that messenger girl. You saw this twice. Once when she was talking to Commander Pixies. The second time, Sasha was delivering that important message to Hange. This allowed you to see Sasha back at it with the potatoes. The potato girl was also not present in the finale of this arc in the manga. You get to see her on top of the armored titan along with everyone else. But in the manga version of the scene, she's nowhere to be seen. Originally, Sasha's role in the second season arc only lasted up until episode 2. Sasha then doesn't appear again in the manga until the following arc, what would be season 3. And she makes a fun return. She's right back at swiping and eating some bread too. You've been hearing about Sasha's popularity and all that extra screen time that she's gotten. Although this almost never happened, Sasha was originally made to serve as a placeholder scout in the top 10, since Ymir got bumped off. Isayama has mentioned how he creates characters whose purpose in the story is to die. Sasha seems to fit that description. In a past interview, the Attack on Titan editor talked about how Sasha was planned to die in Volume 9. This would have been during the events of Season 2, Episode 2. Sasha would have very likely saved that girl, but instead gotten crushed by that Titan that grabbed her. So what ended up saving her? It turns out that it wasn't Titan blood, but tears. The editor mentioned how he felt like crying when he first looked at the storyboard for this chapter. He was too embarrassed in front of Isayama, so he went to the bathroom to cry. Keep in mind this is him telling this story. I'm not sure how much of this is meant jokingly, but hey, this little demonstration ended up saving Sasha. The potato girl lived on to munch on another day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please be sure to give this a colossal thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you love the potato girl Sasha. Here's your question of the day. If Sasha was around in modern times, which food do you think Sasha will love the most? And also, what do you think her role will be in the future? By the way, do leave your pick down below for a character you want to see next time. If you want more stuff to watch, I suggest looking at my past video on Annie and Mikasa. And I'll see you guys later.